When you're a celebrity, dealing with rumors about yourself comes with the territory. Because you're living in the public eye, people are bound to talk about you. Most of the time, the rumors involve things like dating, divorce, pregnancy, and plastic surgery. But then again, some of them can be crazy conspiracy theories that are totally bizarre. And sadly, there are always going to be those people who can't help falling for them. And before you know it, they are spread like wildfire online and get taken as a fact. So what's the craziest one you've ever heard? I'm your host, Bridget Shields, and here are the top 10 insane rumors celebrities were forced to clear up. Number 10, Khloe Kardashian is O.J. Simpson's daughter. For years, the Kardashians have been plagued with rumors that Khloe's father wasn't actually Robert Kardashian, but instead convicted felon O.J. Simpson, whom he represented. The claim first came about when Robert's widow, Ellen Pearson, said that he admitted to her that Khloe wasn't his biological daughter. Then in June of 2019, O.J. Simpson himself put the rumors to rest and posted a video to Twitter saying that Robert was like a brother to him. Quote, "He was a great guy. He met and married Kris and they had a really terrific time together, but never, and I want to stress never, in any way, shape or form, have I ever had any interest in Kris, romantically or sexually, and I never got any indication that she had any interest in me. So all these stories are just bogus, bad, and tasteless." He went on to say, "Khloe's like all the girls and I'm very proud of her, but the simple fact of the matter is she's not mine." In fact, a DNA test showed that Khloe is actually of Middle Eastern descent like her sisters, which confirms that she isn't OJ's child. Number 9, Michele can't read. The online rumor began as a joke in 2017 and was first referenced in the podcast called One More Thing, where the host joked that Michele might have had her lines fed to her on the set of Glee because she couldn't read. That inspired a 40-minute long TED Talk style video aired on Facebook called Michele is Illiterate, where it is claimed that because she was a child star, she simply never found the time to learn how to read or write, and so she just pays people to do it for her. In response to the rumors, Leah told the New York Times, "I went to Glee every single day. I knew my lines every single day, and then there's a rumor online that I can't read or write. It's sad, it really is. I often think if I were a man, a lot of this wouldn't be the case." But during her Funny Girl performance on Broadway, she leaned into the joke and made the audience laugh by saying, "I haven't read many books." So obviously it all worked in her favor. If you're loving this video so far, please hit that like button, it would really help us out. Number 8, Harry Styles spit on Chris Pine. The rumor started when footage from the Venice Film Festival showed Harry Styles approaching his co-star Chris Pine to take a seat next to him during the screening of their movie Don't Worry Darling. Then Harry makes a subtle motion with his mouth, which seems to be him spitting in the direction of Chris, who then looks down at his lap, pauses his applause, then shakes his head and starts smiling. In response, his reps told Variety, "This is a ridiculous story, a complete fabrication and the result of an odd online illusion that is clearly deceiving and allows for foolish speculation." Just to be clear, Harry Styles did not spit on Chris Pine. There is nothing but respect between these two men, and any suggestion otherwise is a blatant attempt to create drama that simply does not exist. Then during one of his Love on Tour shows, Harry also addressed the story and jokingly told the crowd, "It's wonderful, wonderful to be back in New York. I just popped by very quickly to Venice to spit on Chris Pine," which is a sign that he thought the whole thing was hilarious. Number 7, Scarlett Johansson elevator hookup. The actress broke her silence on a rumor that claims that she and fellow actor Benicio del Toro once had inside an elevator after an award show. Scarlett went on the 9 to 5-ish podcast and said, "There was a rumor that went around for a very long time that said that I had in an elevator. That was a story that followed me for a very long time, but I always thought that was outrageous. I was always thinking to myself, that would be tough. It's a very short period. The logistics of that seems so unappealing to me. I'm a person who's terrified of being caught doing something I'm not supposed to be doing." That made the story even that much more absurd to me. As for Benicio, he actually made the rumor worse when he was asked about it during an interview. He said, "I don't know, let's leave that to somebody's imagination. Let's not promote it. I'm sure it has happened before. It might not be the last time either." It's really weird how cryptic he was being instead of just flat out denying it. Number 6, Cameron Diaz and Evian water. In 2011, Pop Sugar asked Cameron Diaz what was the weirdest rumor that she's ever heard about herself, and she said, "It's the one that I only wash my face with Evian water," which seems like a super bizarre rumor, but the actress did have a really good theory as to where that idea came from. She said, "We live our lives in trailers. Actors are like circus folk. People don't realize that it's super unglamorous, and the water in the trailers comes from the tanks that they put chemicals in. That's why it doesn't freeze. It's like antifreeze." She went on to say that you would never wash your face with it, so anyone who washes their face at at work would have to use bottled water to splash their face. There's a grain of truth in everything that someone has taken, and they just spoiled it. So clearly there is a very reasonable explanation as to why someone would think that in the first place. Number 5. Keke Palmer died in 2012. 10 years ago, several celebrities became the target of what was called a death hope. It started as something of an internet joke through memes and things like that, but in Keke Palmer's case, it became so widespread that it was almost completely believed. For whatever reason, in 2012, this rumor was everywhere. Many fans took to Twitter to express their condolences and wrote "R.I.P. Keke Palmer." It might have been a bit of harmless fun considering that the actress was very much alive and well, but the rumor left her fuming, and it even brought her sister to tears. In response to the drama, the Disney star tweeted, "Y'all ought to be ashamed of your damn self saying that I died. I have to answer my phone to hear my sister in goddamn tears. This Twitter death BS is getting real out of hand when it hurts my family. Don't disrespect me or my family. I pray for you all and your negative energy. You do not mess with death." So obviously she was super affected by it. Number 4. Harry Styles is bald. Some people on TikTok began making detailed videos inspecting Harry's hairline and claiming that he has been losing his hair and had to wear a wig in recent years. In July, a blind item by celebrity gossip page Dumois made the claim that an A-list singer and an occasional actor had gone almost completely bald and was hiding it with a toupee. The post said, "His hairpiece is so lifelike that only a good eye could pick it out." In response, Harry told Rolling Stone that he was made aware of the bizarre theory by his friend and his collaborator Tom Hull, who was apparently obsessed with the rumor. He said, "He won't stop sending me messages about people trying to work out if I'm bald. What is with baldness? It skips a generation or something, right? If your granddad's bald, then you'll be bald." Well, my granddad wasn't bald, so fingers crossed. And even if Harry was secretly bald, he would most likely be able to get away with it. Number 3. Avril Lavigne is a clone. Some fans are just determined to believe that their favorite stars have been replaced by lookalikes. The story goes that in the early 2000s, Avril began using a doppelganger or potentially a clone named Melissa Vanderla to help her handle the struggles of fame. But around 2003, she apparently died and was replaced by Melissa full-time. The so-called proof has included pictures of the singer on the red carpet, with many pointing to the fact that Avril wears trousers while Melissa prefers to wear dresses and skirts. A lot of people also believe that Melissa has left clues in songs, such as in Slipped Away, where she sings, "The day you slipped away was the day that I found it won't be the same." There was even a photo people found of Avril where she had the name Melissa written on her hand. The singer eventually went on the Kyle and Jackie O show and gave her take on it. Yeah, some people think that I'm not the real me, which is so weird. Like, why would they even think that? But let's be honest, isn't that exactly what a clone would say? Number 2. Jada Pinkett Smith cheated with August Alsina. What is common knowledge now first started as another crazy internet rumor. In fact, it was a secret that Jada never wanted to expose to anyone because she tried to deny it until the very last minute. This is how it all went down. While promoting his third album, August sat down with the Breakfast Club and claimed the Smiths had an open marriage and that Will allegedly gave him permission to date Jada. He said, "I actually sat down with Will and had a conversation. He gave me his blessing." He also admitted that he was deeply in love with Jada, but he felt like keeping their relationship a secret was affecting him professionally and personally because it was weighing him down. Jada eventually went on the Red Table Talk in July of 2020 and admitted everything. She explained that she was in an entanglement with August and that he made her feel special because of what she was lacking in her relationship with Will at the time. The clip became a viral sensation. And coming in at number 1, Victoria Beckham's feud with Nicola Peltz. Recently, there has been a rumor circulating the internet that the Spice Girl has been in a secret feud with her son and daughter-in-law, Brooklyn and Nicola Peltz Beckham, because apparently Nicola didn't let Victoria design her wedding dress. So just to clear the air, the newlyweds sat down for a joint interview with Variety, and Nicola explained why she didn't wear the wedding dress that Victoria designed. She said, "I was going to, and I really wanted to, and then a few months down the line, she realized that her hotelier couldn't do it. Then I had to pick another dress. She didn't say you can't wear it. I didn't say I didn't want to wear it. She didn't say you can't wear it, but that's where it started, and then they ran with that." Brooklyn then said, "I've learned they're always going to try to write stuff like that. They're always going to try to put people down, but everyone gets along, which is good." So it looks like there was never any family feud to begin with at all. That's everything that we have on the list for today. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll catch you in the next video.